Hi people, very good morning. It's been a while I talked about Triumph 400X. Last update was with the Triumph 400X. ECU update is done and I've done close about 2000 plus kilometers. And this 2000 kilometers mostly on a highway. Yeah. Last week I was running on low fuel, which is on the reserve. Well, on the Triumph 400 series, are we expecting one more ECU update? I guess, because on low fuel capacity and low fuel and low gear, low speed, engine shuts off at times. Not the way it used to do it before the ECU. Before the ECU, it was a different ball game, you know. The performance itself was different, and the engine stalling was happening randomly left, right and center. But this one happens, but not really noticeable, you know, but it shuts off. I hope the message would have gone to Triumph. So I'm pretty sure we are expecting one more ECU update. And this bike is my Street Twin 900. This is where my connection with Triumph has started with. It's just a 900cc, but it's a baby. I've already shared details about this, so not much to talk about it. After the 400X, literally I stopped using this bike. Since purchase, I've done close about 5,600 kilometers, and this one I've done only 200 kilometers during the particular period. So that much of comfort the Scrambler 400X gives. The reason is it's got the power, it's got the flexibility. You do not worry about the potholes, bad roads, a bit of a guard sections. Definitely I love in that particular segment. Alright, coming to 400X, but is it a problem not buying the bike? No. It's a very, very minor glitch. Always this first bikes, you know, first generation bikes will definitely have to undergo a lot of testing, the real-time testing. In the last 4 to 5 months itself, we have seen how Triumph is responding. Definitely they are working on it, so it's definitely not a big concern. But one area where they have to really work on is the fuel meter, what it is in the 400 series. After the reserve comes, the reliability is zero. You can't trust the range because it says 70 and you ride 10-15 kilometers, it goes zero. The fuel to go kilometers definitely has to be calculated, has to be recalibrated. It's annoying because it's just a 13-liter tank capacity and you need to know how far you can go. I know my style, I've done my practical test, and I know that I fill the tank on a 400X and I can go easily for anywhere between 300 to 330 kilometers without a problem. But Triumph is known for quality, no? So please, come on. You know, on the Street Twin, if it says it's 20, it will be 20. You will not believe it's so accurate. Definitely, I'm not trying to compare the cost. I'm just trying to compare the quality because it's just a small element, right? And the third thing is, I will also show you how to fix an aux light on the Scrambler 400 series without cutting any wire. Because if at all you're thinking about touring, and if you stay outside the city where the lights are poor, the street lights are poor, and then you want to take it for a night ride back home or for a ride, or I will just show you. Stay tuned, guys. Well, we'll see in this 400 bikes how to do the aux light. What light we have used is the Maddog Scout X is the light what we have used, and you guys can see on the 400 series there is an OBD connector. Via this, where during service or any software update, they insert a gadget and do the software update. So this has got 6 points. You can use a multimeter to check the points. So one of the point is where it will be in a purple color wire where a power output comes in. So this output is used basically for the gadget what they use to update the software. It requires some power, right? So this is where the power comes in. So other 2 ports are basically the for the software, and one is the earth, the other one is the dummy port. I will also put a link of the diagram, but you guys can use a multimeter to check which port has got the power output. So that is where we are going to connect the relay. When you look into the Maddog, it has got 3 points, 2 to the power and 1 to the relay. You can buy the OBD connector. So it comes with a 6-pin socket and towards a 16-pin socket. So where you can disconnect the 16 pin and it is no use, and you can use a 6-pin connector. Once you identify the power input and you can match it, and you guys can connect the OBD connector on towards it, and now the relay will get the power. So there are 3 points for an aux light, 1 to the relay and other 2 are the battery. So now the relay point we have connected. So from the relay there is a fuse, and from the fuse it goes to the ODB connector. And now aux light, we will be connecting here positive terminal to the positive, negative terminal to the negative, the battery. So that's how it's connected. So the power is given from the battery, and the relay it gets connected from the OBD connector. Now once you connect it, now the connection is done. That's it. And now when you turn on the ignition only, the relay will get the power and it will activate the aux light. So if you are disconnected, the relay will not get the power and the aux light will not be working. So whenever you go for a service center, you can remove it, or if you're scared of aux light using inside the city, you can unplug it always. So it's a very plug and play option. It's a simple plug and play. You're not going to cut any wire. So you guys can use this for your aux light, and you can have this fixed. Now this is the Maddog switch, the Pro switch, which is water resistant. And now once you turn on, now you guys can see the aux light works. We are going to disconnect. Now it's disconnected, and now when we turn it on, the Maddog it will not work. So simple process. So good thing is you need not cut any wire, you need not go to any mechanic. You just need to know how to connect it, identify the power output, the relay, the connector, everything comes here. So you need not open any panel, a simple process. So the relay switch is here, the wiring fuse is there, and the connector, the battery, everything is set. So it's very well designed, very simple process. So this is how we do it. If you have any questions, do comment. So thank you so much for Srini. Happy motoring. Take care. Bye.